Welcome to Silverhurst. Magisters are judge, jury, and executioner rolled into one. No, it's too much noise on the music. Assigned to locations far from the capital, they enforce the will of the Empire and the rule of law. You are a Magister sent to investigate the death of another in the northern province of Silverhurst. You will have to use your skills wisely in this adventure if you want to survive long enough to solve the murder. Every playthrough of this game is uniquely generated with its own plot twists and events. Feel free to replay the adventure as many times as you like. The fantasy, medieval times, Wild West themes on the menu. Yeah, it's a bit mixed. Good at fighting, can buy physique skills, starts with health, suffers from visions. Some enemies aren't really there. No, that's annoying. Okay, so it doesn't matter which investigator you pick, they all come with a bad and a good. Can redraw cards in battle. That sounds good. Right, I hope I can go to the menu. After a 3-hour ship journey, you've reached the northern province of Silverhurst, where you turn down the volume because it's a bit much. Okay, that's better. You see a town official waving at you from the pier. Oh, that's us here. Inside your pocket are your Magister's orders, signed by the Magister General himself. You have been sent here to investigate a murder, the death of another Magister. Okay, left click with the mouse to move around and interact. You can use the keyboard instead. There's also controller support. Alright. I'm okay with the mouse for now. Welcome to Silverhurst. Magister Linus. A quick word, please, if you'd be so kind. Luthor. It's an old man. He looks like a town official of some sort. Good morning, Magister. Welcome to Silverhurst. My name is Luther, and I'm the local councilman. I've made the necessary arrangements for your arrival and investigation. Tell me about the murder. Of course. What would you like to know? This seems to be linked to my trade. Is there a temple of the living tree here? He raises an eyebrow. He coughs nervously and marks a location on your map. Yes, we do have a local temple. Here it is. We got 1 XP for that. Alright, so tell me about the murder. The maid at the Shattered Blade Inn found his body in the private room 2 days ago. The room is sealed, but you can get the key from the innkeeper Herman. Thank you for your assistance. He nods. If you need me again, you can find me at the village square just north of here. I wish you the best of luck. Councilman relationship is +1 star. Oh, he's got the timer in his face. That's a bit bad. You have improved your relationship with the councilman. As you perform various tasks for others, your relationship with them will improve. Many characters will only be cooperative once your relationship reaches 3 stars. This board represents a mental map of your investigations. Mouse over an item to view more details. You can view this again at any time from the journal. Side quest, so there's some tracking. Right, so this is a detectives game, but there's more to it. It's an interesting spin on the general theme. Identify the murderer. Right, let's have a look at the room. Okay. Wolf packs are led by a single huge wolf, the toughest and strongest. Yes. Wolf. Sometimes she just sits there and watches stuff, okay? This man has a really impressive beard. He stares at you quietly as you approach. Morning. Name's Matthew. Can I help you? He asks in a gruff voice. Which I didn't do. A gruff voice. What do you do here, Matthew? I run errands for the guards, he explains. Odd jobs and such. Nothing important. Alright, let's talk about something else. What now? He grunts in a gruff voice. Again, a gruff voice, huh? Not in a cheery voice. I'll see you later. cards. I've got 17 cards in my deck. Slash. And so on. Okay. The clues we found. And the game settings. Okay. And this is where I leave. The blacksmith's new anvil looks really nice. Leave. There are some angry villagers gathered here, led by large men glaring at you angrily. Another imperial dog limping into our village? I thought the first one was bad enough, he growls drunkenly. Stop that, Jack. You've had one too many drinks, a guard says firmly. Just go home. That's a Magister. I will eviscerate you like a sea cumber at a buffet. It's not like I have options. A dark shadow falls across the thug's face. You... what? You what? He bellows angrily. Behind him, other angry villagers prepare to fight. The guards draw their weapons to defend you. As a Magister, you can easily fight these angry villagers, but perhaps it's better to talk things out and let them go. Loot, if I kill them... okay, so I'm an officially appointed investigator. And I come here to investigate the murder of one of my own job. And then the drunk person is being weird, and the first thing that comes to mind is to kill them? Let's talk them out of it. Got no time for this. Oh, what happened there? I tried diplomacy. Instead of dispersing, the crowd becomes angrier and starts pelting you with large stones. Alright, I lost health for that. 85 out of 100. You can't see that. There's the health bar. Yeah, let's knock them out. Prepare for battle. The Magister draws his weapon and prepares to fight, randomizing initiative. Okay, in this game, combat is turn-based and played out on a square grid. Each space is 1 second on the combat timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. Characters activate when they reach the left. Red pips are enemies, blue pips are allies. And white pips is me. The icon over a character shows what they will do when they activate. Hover over a character to view more detailed statistics and preview what they plan to do next. On your turn, you draw 4 cards. Most cards cost time to play, delaying your next activation. You may play as many cards as you wish. This here shows how many charges you have. If you have one or more charged, If you have one or more charges, cards will trigger bonus charged effects. Discard any card to gain 1 charge, or to spend charges if you are already charged. Who wrote this text? Were they drunk? Charge. Okay, so I can discard a card to get a charge. So I can discard a card to spend a charge. That didn't make sense. The end turn button ends your turn. Right? And adds 3 seconds until your next activation. Unplayed cards are discarded. You draw new cards on your next turn. Okay. Right. This card is removed from your deck for the rest of this battle. Dogma. If manually discarded, there's no other benefit. Removed if you visit a temple. Right, okay, that's the negative impact of my character. He has to visit the temple every day, and then his dogma cards get lost and you get something useful. So I can discard it to get a charge, right? No? Maybe because of the dogma it didn't get any? Okay. This game has issues with the words. There's more described in the middle of the screen. If I hover over a card, it says banish this card to perform a ranged attack that deals 15 to 25 damage. If it's charged, spend 1 charge to shuffle reload into your discard. Charge, this card has an additional effect if you have at least 1 charge. Banish, this card is removed from your deck for the rest of the battle. Attack any enemy on the map. Okay, and I guess the guards are my allies? I only see which one I'm pointing at because the health pops up there. Well, not every game can be Slay the Spire, but yes, you can make things easier to make them more interesting. But I like that it's trying something unique. That's for sure. So we gain a charge that doesn't add any time to our progress here. Adjacent to or on any tile within movement range. So I guess this is my movement range, and I could now deal. What's the red number here? He's got 25 health. Will perform a weak attack that deals 5 to 10 damage. And then we've got the stone throwing other guys. Will add 20% damage to the next 3 attacks. At the start of the next activation, release 5 blasts that deal. Yeah, the game is. I think the game's trying too hard to put too many effects on too few things, but we'll see. So 17 to 27 damage. That could be a kill. Yeah, 20, okay. Ranged says any enemy, no line of sight or distance limits. Yes. So, cornered. If a target of an attack cannot be knocked back because of the tile, because the tile is blocked, the target is cornered and will take extra damage from the next attack. Okay. Now I add 3 seconds. That means a lot of other people are taking their turn now. Some enemies will flee. The guards took him out. Some enemies will flee if they are too badly hurt. You can either finish them off quickly or be merciful and let them go. It would be nice if this would be a log that you can scroll through instead of... Banish this card and draw 1 card. All enemies without any armor or block suffer extra damage on the next hit they receive. They don't have any armor. They are both weakened. Draw 2 cards. Gain block. Well, I'm not in range, so let's draw 2 cards. It's both melee. Can I spend charge to move? I think I haven't seen that. Let's see, I'm gonna discard this. If you manually discard a card, you charge. If you're not charged, yes. If you're already charged, you may choose a special benefit to trigger. Ah, that's what they meant earlier. Right. See, that's what I thought. They just described it in a weird way. So if you're already charged and you charge again, instead of getting a second charge, you gain one of these effects. So I move next to him. Attack. Attack again. Sleep well. And then I'll block. With charge. And now it's their turn. Interesting idea. Very interesting idea. I mean, of course, it's a card game, so it's going to be compared to Slay the Spire in some way, but that doesn't make much sense because this is completely different. The type of game is a different one, right? So it's a bit of a hard comparison. It's like comparing the Guns of Doom and Series Sam because they both have guns, right? Like, doesn't really say enough about the game to judge it. Okay, so we did that. They all look very dead, but I thought I'd pick the non-lethal option. You can get to the villages square and the inn from here. Would you like to leave now? Leave. Select any location marked with an X to travel. The dotted circles are random encounters. They don't cause time to advance and are triggered if you touch them. The time as in general, okay. Time is advanced by 1 step when you leave a location. The many locations are closed or inaccessible by late night, so plan your time wisely. I need to visit the temple. It's late morning. But before I do that, I'll go to the inn. Can I get information about the temple? No. I have to learn by going there. Woof. This leads to the temple building. Would you like to go there now? Yes. Church comforts me. I have fulfilled my religious shenanigans. Non-believers often get confused between the great tree and the living tree. Okay, that's fine. I want to see again what my character's ups and downs are, but apparently I can't. Skills and perks. Ah, but I only see the investigator's eye here. To the world map. To the inn. Welcome to the Shattered Blade Inn. The innkeeper. What was his name? Herman? He nods his head at you and waits for your response. Not back. You're here about the dead Magister, he grunts, wiping grime off a mug. We sealed off his room after the body was found. My name's Herman, owner of this inn. Observe his mustache carefully. Middle-aged, untidy hair, a busy man, cheap clothes stained with wine, copper earrings, strong build. Seems friendly and honest. Conclude the observation. Get 1 XP for that. The innkeeper is a busy man, but not a wealthy one. He's friendly, strong, and well built. Investigators need to know. How can I help you today, Magister? I need the key to the crime scene. I had the key a while ago and now I can't find it. Been searching all over and there's no sign of it. His voice trails off sheepishly. Maybe you can go upstairs and see if there's any other way in? Sorry. Looks like you will need either deduction or tactical diplomacy to get the key. Some other questions. Who found the body? I have a barmaid who helps out around the inn. Her name's Mia. The poor thing was terrified with what she saw. I had to send her home. I believe she lives near the village docks if you'd like to talk to her. Mia lives near the docks. Another question. Did anyone see anything? How about coming back tonight? There's a regular named Aaron, hangs out around the place every evening and night. If anyone saw anything strange, it'd be him. Aaron, got it. Okay, one more question. How much for a room? Yeah, I suppose even Magisters need to sleep. It's a very reasonable 2 crowns a night for our standard room. I'll have a standard room for tonight. Here's your key. Just head upstairs and have a good rest. Thank you. Welcome back, Magister. Well, I didn't leave. Any rumors? Well, it's true that I do hear about rumors. However, the barmaid is missing and I'm swamped with work here. If you can persuade her to get back to work, that would be a big help. You should probably try asking him again when you improve your relationship with him. Okay. Right. Laters. So you see, the mix is quite a brave one. It is an actual deduction detective game with a very eccentric art style. No, with a very weird presentation. The drawn background and then the characters on top. It's very unique, I could even say. It's not super pretty, but it works for what it is, I guess. You have this detective game, right? And then you have the card battling, which is not easy. The cards are complex, and on top of that you have this timeline while you battle on a strategic map. I have never seen anything like this. Of course I've seen card games and detective games and whatnot, but this combination is unique. So that's 1 point for the game. Definitely. Now the question would be, how good is the detective part? How good is the card battling part? How good is the strategic combat? The tactics combat. How good is that? I'm not sure if we can figure that out today. Right? So we spent half an hour on doing the first combat and figuring out a bit of dialogue. And that's quite okay. I'm gonna check the room. Go upstairs. This is my room. It's a patron of the inn somewhere downstairs. Yeah, okay. Door is locked. You'll need the key from the innkeeper to open it. Come back later. It's locked. Just checking if they're all closed. I can't go through the window onto the roof and then circle around. That doesn't work. Yeah, okay. This is the room where the murder happened, I think. Right. We talked to Mia and Aaron later on. Right. we don't need to be asked every time. Improve relationship to 3 and then question people about the murder. So they only get talky about the murders if you... Griffy the Griffin. If you make a bit of small talk first. And Griffy, hardy and strong. To the docks. We could use some help, Magister. What? Do I need to beat you up also? I wonder if they found that missing villager. This lady carries herself with a confident air. The expensive clothes indicate that she is no ordinary woman. Isn't she the one we saw in the temple? With the professional greeting, hello there. Magister, she replies, her voice a melodic drawl. My name's Amelia. I'm a courtesan. The best one in Silverhurst, in fact. She smiles, then takes a long drag from her smoking stick, blowing smoke to one side. So you sleep with people for money? Interesting. What is it exactly that you do? Like an expensive streetwalker. She bursts out laughing at your question. Her laugh is strangely attractive. Oh boy. Deep and gravelly, but sweet. It didn't sound deep and gravelly. See, that could break the game. If the writing is not kicking it, that could break the game. It's not quite what you think, Magister. I'm an intellectual courtesan. Instead of satisfying your physical needs, I'm highly skilled in satisfying the deeper needs of your mind. He smiles again. It's a beautiful smile. People pay me money to help them forget. Okay, you get paid to help people forget. I don't think that sounds like it's a good deal. She gives another giggle. Well, worth and value are rather subjective. I'm certain you'll change your mind eventually, Magister. Why not give it a try? I might even give you a special discount just to have someone as important as the local Magister to spend time with. I'm not sure if I need to forget anything, to be honest. He gives you an amused look and then stares deep into your eyes. If that were true, you wouldn't be wielding religious ritual and dogma like a shield against harsh reality. Your dedication to the church is commendable, but ultimately self-destructive. Spend some time with me and I can help you face the world without it. Once again, a disarming smile. If you can afford me, that is. Aha! So you can find people in the world that take care of you. They help you overcome your negative trait parts. Okay. Hail hydration. Okay. See you later. It looks like the barmaid of the Shattered Blade Inn. She. This must be the girl the innkeeper told you about. Is this a translation bit? Is this game originally not English? Probably, huh? Because some of the sentences don't really add up in English 100%. I'm gonna quickly investigate. Nerduk games. Somehow I think they made Flash games in the past. Yeah, they did. Nerduk's from Malaysia originally. So it's not he's or they are not an English native speaker, and it shows. And once I know that, I can easily forgive it. But I need to find this stuff out because sometimes it's people being lazy with language, which in a game like this would be bad. But if you know that the person who made this is not a native speaker, and we know this is an independent production, right? So they didn't have a lot of money to get, I don't know, 2 proofreaders to do this. It would probably, just to point it out, it would probably though be worth it to get someone to proofread. It's minor stuff, but since there is so much text, it will pop up more often. It's not breaking the game for me at all, but it could be an issue. And I think it's possible to get someone to look over it. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it's just, if there's a lot of text, it's worth the effort, I think. Yeah, some testing would have been good. Yeah, I think so. But it's no biggie. Just felt like investigating that real quick. Greetings. She jumps at the sound of your voice. Oh, another Magister. Are you here to... Oh no. It was terrible. The barmaid bursts into tears. Looks like this is Mia, like the innkeeper said. You're going to need tactical diplomacy to get anything out of her. Or maybe there's another way. So, since I don't have that... And that's why I want to see my character's abilities again. You know? I don't remember what I picked in the beginning. There were like 8 or 6 abilities. Let's see. The idea is cool. Right? If we now go back from what we just saw. Procedural generation. So if you play this, you will have a different thing to investigate. I like this. This is a super smart idea. I'm not sure if the execution is good enough for what it is, but it's certainly very, very smart. I like it. So now we have 3 different people here with... So I can't even look up what I took. Okay, that's okay. But you will have a limited set of things that can be combined. So starting skill, composure, close combat, thievery. Good at fighting, thinking, tricks. Can buy physique, intellect, guile. Starts with extra health. Can redraw cards. Starts with tactical diplomacy unlocked. So if you don't start with that unlocked, you need to unlock it somehow. And then you have got the negatives, which we can work on. I'm not sure if it's set loyal to the church on our character pick. Always tired. It's me. Why did they put me in the game? Suffers from visions. This is hardcore. I think I wouldn't pick this at all. Fighting enemies that aren't really there is a waste of lots of cards and time and tactical battle. I probably would try to avoid that. You can re-roll if you don't like what you see. Yeah, so we see that there's a limited set of combinations. It's like 2 different keywords here that can be combined. And the negative, the positive and the negative part. And then a starting skill, which I think is not connected to any of these 2. Cool. Whoops. Get to the menu, go back to our... Ah! Is this what we have? Chosen flaw, fanatic. But I don't see what that does. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. Imagine you would have like a reminder of what your character does. We have perception. We have not... unlock the other things. And you can see what they are connected to. These you can unlock, and then you have to can find some perks here. Fanatic. I need to go to the temple. That's why. Yeah. Okay. Ah, this is where it's saved. Oh, this is before we went here. No, it's after we did. Alright, okay, just because, yeah, we loaded the game. Woof, woof. This man is dressed like the guards, but with extra trimmings that indicate a higher position of command. Good evening. My name is George. I'm captain of the guards, and we're here to help you and the councilman keep the peace. He likes that I talk to him. Observe. Expensive, high-quality armor, silk cape, high-quality boots. Strong build, copper ring with strange spidery writing on the finger. Confident, fearless disdain? He's hiding something. Yeah, he can fight. Where were you on the night of the murder? That sounds like an accusation. Any crimes you need help with? Well, we can always use the help of a Magister. Here are the cases we have at the moment. A strange death. There's been a mysterious death in the village. Can you go take a look for us? Sure. And then you get a job? Woof. Bark, bark, woof, woof. A strange death back there, but I can't travel there somehow. Maybe I can't travel there from the docks. Oh, other people here. You see a man dressed all in black with a strange mask shaped like a bird. A strange bitter smell drifts into your nostrils. Smells like herbs and medicine. Bird mask, medicine smell, black robes. This man is, without a doubt, the local doctor. Evening. Zachary. Greetings, Magister, he says, his voice muffled by the bird mask. My name is Zachary. As you can no doubt guess, I'm the doctor around these parts, so what can I do for you today? Can't see his face. Cheap black robes, simple copper pendant, no expensive jewelry. Average build, doesn't look too strong. Bloody bandage around one arm, a recent injury. Slight twitch. A man with a secret? Oh, nice. Right, I'll see you later. Yeah, I think I could enjoy this. Not the cleanest room, but at least you'll be sleeping on a real bed with a roof. Sleep. Start with a cold reading card. Gain a weak spot point card. Traps are now faintly visible within 2 tiles. Aha. Fatigue reset to 0. Hey, health healed. Okay. Interesting. Let's go back downstairs. Kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. Encounter. I want to do one more battle. Can I? No, I cannot target it. Oh, that should be triggering it. Yes. Time to fight. Weren't those the guys in the church? Yeah, an Inquisitor. Suddenly you hear a loud cry up ahead. An Inquisitor is fighting some spiders. Let's help the Inquisitor? Yeah. It is an interesting game. My mind is forming the beginning of an opinion, but it's sadly we will not find out in the turn of an hour how good any of the parts of it are, really. But as a first impression, this is certainly getting the unique bonus and the interesting tag, if you want. So I could only discard this for another effect, maybe, to get something out of it. Otherwise, it's just useless. That would give me a charge. Didn't it say spiders as in plural? So let's charge and get the revolver. Boom. Yeah, it is a bit rough around all the edges. Yeah, I agree. The ideas, and I agree with you as well there, they are good. Yeah. I wish someone would take this and make a second game with lesser rough edges. Well, this is not a roguelike card game. I wouldn't compare this to Slay the Spire at all. Just repeating what I said earlier. But I think it's worth making the point. There's not much sense in comparing this to Slay the Spire, is there? You probably could have done this without cards to avoid that comparison. No, it does not compete with it. No. I wouldn't see the connection. Thanks for the resub. Appreciate it, Dika. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm secretly counting subscriptions again for the next community stream, but I'm doing it in secret. When you end your turn, any unplayed cards in your hand are discarded. Yes, but I killed the Spooter. Spooter bomb. Thank you, Magister, the Inquisitor says. The church is grateful for your help. I'm hunting down a cult that is rumored to have a hideout nearby. If you have some time, perhaps you can join me there? I'm sure the priestess at the temple will be most thankful for your assistance. Yes, cultist hunt sounds awesome. Time to leave. You find the Inquisitor lurking in this part of the village. Lurking. As you approach, he turns to you and explains, I tracked down the cultists to this part of the village. There's the cellar door. Shall we get moving? No time to explain. What's this? There's a trapdoor here that leads down to a cellar. This must be where the cultists are hiding. Go, go, go. I want to see what happens when you level up. Oh god, an abomination. The cellar is dark and gloomy. As you enter the cellar with the Inquisitor, you hear shouts from the darkness. Oh gods, they found us! A voice cries out. Fight for your lives, kill the Magister. Well, they won't listen to reason. Looks like you have to fight. Well, you're merely a witless, senseless coconut. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be funny. The Inquisitors are famously brutal. There is no way you convince these cultists to surrender. Fight to kill. Since I like the church so much, right? Badger! Hello! Hand wave emote. Randomizing initiative. So I start at second 2. No, at second 1. The abomination also. Oh, there's another abomination. This is gonna... Yeah, okay. This one's gonna do something that takes a long time. Ah, a charge attack, yeah. And now its next turn is here. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. So we've got a lot of stuff we can do before that happens. I'll get a charge so that the revolver gets a reload. 15 to 25. They got 77 health. Holy crap. An angry villager. Why is he fighting us? He's probably a cultist. Oh no, he's a cultist. Okay, I'll shoot the cultist. He's probably a mean spellcaster or something. Okay. Now, next up is the abomination number 2, the cultist and the villager. I don't want to move there, but maybe I want to move here. I like my ally. He did a chain lightning. The cultist is trying to get away. The abomination can't. Oh, they can. Okay. Ah, good. I didn't want my back against the wall, you know, because that corner debuff seemed mad. I would gain 14 block. Let's see, this one has 42 health left. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, I don't get charged for this, do I? Quick attack. Cornered. Yeah, I don't get charged. I was hoping for another charge so I could get a bonus to pick from, because one of the bonuses does a lot of damage, right? So maybe I should have discarded the melee attack. Too late now. Yeah, there's a neat package for us. They are fleeing. Oh shit. Yeah, that was not good. I've still got 70 health, but that hurt. Choose one. Draw 2 cards, recover 25 health, or add 25 damage. Okay, let's get the health recovery. Plan ahead. You can spend a charge for 7 extra damage, while they have only 5 health left. Let's draw 2 cards. The slice is gonna cost me a second, but that's alright. And banish this and draw a card. All enemies without any armor or block will defend, gain block, but that's next turn. Get extra damage. I need to do 42 if I want to kill it. Now they are weakened. Discard. Now I have this here. That was... I probably should have discarded the slash, right? Because I would have gotten the option to get the blast. Yeah. And now 30 damage. $19, but they're cornered. Let's see. Oh, they're running. Okay. Good. As you slay the last of the cultists, the cellar falls silent once more. Time to inform the priestess of your success. Level up. Ah, you pick perks and level up, right? Treasure Hunter. Random encounters are much more likely to have locked treasure chests. And 15 health every time you pick this. All revolver attacks ignore the target's block and armor. Okay, that was an easy pick. I want the loot. Something was dropped here. You pick it up and find a small dagger. A trinket that you can sell. Clue. Clues are important discoveries during your investigation. You can inspect them by clicking the View Clues button. You find some letters scattered across the lair floor. Many of the letters describe the cult's ritual in great detail. The letters speak of the cult's efforts to summon elementals and bind them to this world, harnessing their power to bring down the temple and the empire. Interestingly, there are multiple references to a secret inner circle in the letters. You should examine these in more detail later. Clues, letters. Based in Silverhurst. That's how it is. So, the plot thickens, right? And then you stand here in your mind palace and check out the options and the people and whatnot. I really like this game. Rough edges, yeah, absolutely. Bit of a wonky translation here and there also. But this is really unique and quite a smart idea. So, the Magister. I'm not sure. I think there's no sale for it at the moment. If you are not really convinced but interested, maybe keep tabs on it. It's €12.50 on the Humble. And the same on Steam. In the discovery list for today, you'll find a link to either. And if you shop via the Humble link, that supports the stream. That's obviously appreciated. And optional. So, that was pretty cool to check out. The Magister. I really liked that. I really like that. When did they release this? September last year, so it's relatively new. There's one reviewer who said probably the most ambitious game of Cluedo that you will ever play. Isn't it called Clue in English? Anyway. People are asking for more content already. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You're looking forward to, yeah. The Rock of Ages. That's our fun game for today. And next up is Arthurian Legends. But before we do the last two games for today, I need a tiny bit of food.